Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing the full review and suit up process of the Batman Damn suit that I got a couple weeks ago, along with movement tests and everything, just to kind of really show it off. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for a chance to really suit up in this thing because I have not gotten a chance to yet. So it's going to be a big day for all of us. So before we do anything else, if you saw the last video where I modified the cowl, you kind of got a good idea of how it is, but I'll go over it real fast before. And if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I'll throw the link up here, wherever it goes. And you can go check it out after this video, of course. So I'll just go over the cowl real fast. We took it apart a little bit, as you see here. Made it into a three-piece, actually. It looks like a two-piece here, but it's a three-piece. The neck is separated. And did it like this, because I was going to take it off from the collar and just leave the neck attached, but I needed to cut off a little more because foam alone wouldn't make it fit properly, and so I separated it into three pieces. If I knew I was going to have to do that, I would have just cut this off from the neck and the shoulder. I would have left the neck attached to the shoulder. Hindsight's 2020. We just got to deal with what we got to deal with. I have not modified this at all to reattach these two. I tried a couple different ways, but I couldn't get it to stay. So what I'm thinking I'll do is take some two-way stretch fabric and kind of glue it into the bottom, to the inside of the neck and the inside of the collar. And then that way, even if they pull apart from each other like this, you'll still only see black, and it'll have the stretch to allow me to still turn and everything. So that's my plan for that. I don't know if I'll make a video on that. Let me know if you want to see that. It just is kind of a simple process. But I haven't done it yet, so it's going to look a little weird today. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that's the cowl. It's got really good detail in the brows and everything. Everything's really nicely done. Like I said when I first opened it, it is thinner than most cowls you would get is. But overall, it's really great. So moving on to the gloves. I again briefly mentioned in the unboxing video that they're kind of plain, and that's not really anything that the maker's fault is. The gloves used in this particular Batsuit in the comics are kind of plain gloves. They're just making it as accurate to the comics. So yeah, here's the gloves here. They look nice. They work well. They're comfortable. I've worn them a couple times. They're really nice. They're just a little plain looking, but again, that's no fault of their own. Next, we will move on to the Gauntlet, or the Bracer, whatever you want to say. These are super nice and super detailed. If you look in closely, yeah, you can see all the texture that got put into this. It is incredible. All the straps and everything. They have the zipper here to allow you to unzip it and slip it on and zip it back up. These, but they are good. They are solid. They are hard plastic. They're like filled in versions of like the plastic knives you find at Halloween, that kind of plastic, but they're solid pieces instead of hollow on the inside. And so that kind of makes them better. But yeah, they are really nice. These gauntlets, really nice. Like I said, all the detail and everything, you can see kind of the muscle shape going in there underneath the straps. They did a really good job with these. Then next we will go on to, we don't need to do the other side because that's just the same thing. Let's move on to the belt. So let me just reach around you here, bud. Sorry, excuse me. Not meaning to be too handsy. So you have the belt here. This belt is actually pretty great, and I'm going to be using it with other cosplays and everything. Look at this thing. Look at the detail put into this. All the straps, and the best part is all of these open up and are usable. They come with little styrofoam padding on the inside to help keep their shape while it's packaged and everything, and I just haven't bothered to take it out yet. But yeah, and it's got a little belt buckle to strap in instead of just Velcro, which is nice. But yeah, it all opens up. Even these right here, you undo the belt, and it opens up. They're all completely usable pouches, which is great. I know a lot of Batman Belts, like a lot of Batman vs. Superman belts don't actually open up and are usable pouches. A lot of them are just for display only. And I like having pouches because you don't have pockets on this thing. And so to carry your credit cards and stuff like that at cons, it's better to have the pouches that actually work. It makes it so much easier to manage. So after that, we have the actual shoulder piece here. The shoulder piece has the same texture as the cowl itself, which again is a really nice texture. And everything, the emblem is really well done. I hope you can see well. You know what, let me just take. The emblem's really well done. It looks super nice. If you come around to the back here, you can see kind of the muscle taper in the back, where it all connects. Then we have the neck piece, this would all be part of just the cowl, but again, I separated it. You have all the folds and creases in the back of the neck, which is really nice little details. Then you have the kind of armored look at the front there, which is super nice. Next is, one of my favorite things is the cape on this suit is amazing. So let me slide it forward real fast so you can see this. So if you look closely, right there, I think it's still in frame, you can see the buttons. These are actual buttons. They're not like little snap buttons. They're button buttons that you put the cape into. And it holds it really well in place. You can see the little hole that the buttons slide through. It's really well done. The cape is a very nice, thick pleather material. I'll show you a close-up in a second. The cape is a very nice, thick pleather. It's got 8 panels. It looks great. It's a really nice, like I said, nice thick pleather. The inside's very nice. The stitching is very well done. It's not gonna come undone at all. Moving on to the actual suit itself. So it's all muscle padded, obviously. Squish, squish. Nice and solid. My only issue with this so far is I have not thrown the whole suit on. I have thrown the top bit on right here. The movement's a little restrictive in the arms. I can bend my arms to here, and that's it. I can't bend them further. So putting cowl on my own is kind of a nuisance. And I can also only T-pose in this thing because the fabric right here under the armpits is the same fabric that is up here, which I will give you a closer look at in a minute. And it's not very stretchy, so I can only raise my arms up to here. What I'm thinking of doing, if possible, is taking it to a seamstress and having them replace the underarm fabric here with some two-way stretch fabric. So that way I have a little more leeway so I can lift my arms all the way up. Hopefully that's possible. Otherwise, it'll drop in a point in the overall score. But if it's possible, honestly, I think this suit's perfect. Because that's the only issue I have, is it's a little restrictive right here movement. I haven't tried out the pants yet, so I don't know about the pants, if they're going to be restrictive at all. I don't think they will from how it looks. Because it's a different material in the back of the leg at the joint, which I'll get into in a second. But yeah, so let's get a zoom in on this real fast. Look at this, people. Look at this detail. All the texture and everything in this thing. Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. All the stitching is super nice. You can kind of see it down here in the light a little better than you can up here. It's super nice. The belt buckle things here are also like actual metal. They're not plastic or anything. It's actual metal. It's really nicely done. There's the padding all around, the kind of armor plating along here. It's just a really nice top. Here's the back of it. You can kind of see a couple of glue stains here. This part is kind of the stretch fabric that I was mentioning that I want to put on. Right here where the zipper goes. This is very nicely done. The zipper is well put in. The zipper is very sturdy. And like I said, you can see a couple of glue stains here along the edges of the inside of the back here. But that doesn't matter because it's covered up by a cape. So literally doesn't matter at all. But they still went through and put all the muscle details in the back here. On either side of the zipper. It's a really nicely well done job. So, I know I just said that most bat suits don't have pockets. This one actually does. I don't see how you'd access them easily because of a cape, but it has back pockets. So let me just pause real fast and cut to the pants. One more thing real fast before we get into the pants. Look at my mannequin's nice body. Is the suspenders. That's what they're called. The suspenders that are used to hold the pants up so that when you raise your arms up and down, the jacket top doesn't pull up and show belly, because the pants will come up with it a little bit. It's very nice. Helps keep it all together. It's really nice little done. There's a quick back view of it for you. Now let's move on to the actual pants themselves. Sorry, I'm trying to get good lighting, so I'm at a little awkward of an angle. So as you can see, the pants do have back pockets, but again, I don't know how you would access them super easily because of the belt, or because of the cape, rather. And if you look up here, you can see the bit of rubber that the suspenders are hooked onto that hook into the pants, the butt, to help hold it all together. But yeah, the back of the pants is a nice material. It's like normal, kind of like normal jean material. I don't know exactly what you would call it because I'm stupid. But it does look like it would give the leeway to bend your legs and walk properly and everything. The front of the pants is the same as the top of the jacket. You got the armor plating on the knees. You've got this right here, which is the same material as what's on the back. Super nice because that doesn't matter because that's where the boots go. But you got the armor plating on the knees and on the insides here and on the outsides you can't really see from here. The rest of it is just like the front of the jacket. And then you got, again, the same normal pants material here. Sorry about the wire. I did notice one thing that I thought was funny. I was very happy to see that it came with a zipper to use the bathroom with easily, because if anyone's been in a bat suit, you know, it's kind of annoying. So you unbutton it, you unzip it, and you have the rubber for the suspenders. So I don't really get why they put this in. Darn. Looks like I'm still gonna have troubles going to the bathroom. But yeah, that's the suit. It's a really nice suit. Hopefully you guys like it. Let's move on to the actual suit up process now, because I know you guys love that, seeing how to actually suit up in the thing. So we're gonna move on to that, and then we're gonna do movement tests and everything outside. I just want to give you guys the best idea possible of how this suit functions and how easy it is to use and everything, in case you decide you want to order from them. Because, in my opinion, they do really good quality. So far, before movement test, I'm giving it a solid 8 out of 10. If I can get the underneath the pits replaced with two-way stretch fabric so I can move my arms a little better, give it a 10 out of 10 so far. I'll know a little more when I get to the movement test and the suit up process and everything, so I can know how the legs bend and everything. But so far, 8 out of 10. So let's move on to the next part. So the suit up process for this suit is rather difficult, and you are going to need two people to do it. The pants were pretty annoying to get on. You kind of have to lay down and just slide them on slowly and then put the suspenders on. The top jacket you're definitely going to need help with because of the restricted movement in the arms. But once they're on, it's rather comfortable. Other than the restrictions, it's pretty good. The belt's just a simple clip-on. You could probably put that on yourself, honestly. The gauntlets, obviously, you still need help with. A lot of this, like I said, you're going to need somebody to help you put this on. It is a pretty annoying process, and you do look like a bobblehead while you're putting it all on, but once it's all on, it's pretty cool. It looks pretty good. So one thing I had to do to get the gloves on was bend the gauntlet back a little bit, which is what I'm showing you there, and then just fold it back over the glove once it's on, which was a little annoying, but not a big deal. It took like an extra 2 seconds, so it's not like it really matters that much. Yeah, and once you get the cowl on and everything, all the bobbleheadness kind of goes away, so there's no real need to worry about that. I have just a little cloth piece to go in between the neck, shoulders, and cowl for now before I get the neck fixed up. And now let's move on to the final reveal.
I'm Batman.
Hey everybody, just wanted to say thank you for watching the video and I hope you enjoyed it. As you can see from the suit up and everything, the movement stayed pretty restrictive. It was hard to... I couldn't really get my arms up and I couldn't really get my legs up. The first kick I actually almost fell over. Tried again, went a little better. Couldn't really put full extension in my leg and everything. But overall, for normal movement and walking around and everything, it's fine. Because normally you wouldn't be, doing anything like that in the suit. So I'd say the movement's actually pretty good for normal use and everything like that. I just wanted to kind of mess around and play around in it a little bit. And it provides a decent enough movement for that kind of thing, I guess. It's as good as I thought it would be, movement-wise. So I'd give the suit overall like an 8.5 out of 10. I love it. I think it's worth the price. And I think it's a very high quality suit. I am definitely very happy with my purchase. I do not regret it in the slightest. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you wish to see more, please subscribe down below and click that notification bell. It's a big help to the channel. Leave your thoughts on what you think about the suit, if you liked it, if you didn't, what you think could be better about it, and just let me know. I'm excited to see what you guys think about this. Again, I just appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you at the next one.